Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do a really quick sit down video. Probably not the most beautiful background, but that's because I'm just in my dining room area, and that was my dog. Play Bandit. Anyway guys, I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but I actually went to the hair salon today and went a little darker. It's not completely black, it's actually like an ashy brown. I'm actually really happy with it. Not that I didn't like the color that I had, which was like a chocolate brown, but the reason why I went a little darker is because it's almost summertime and I cannot afford to go to the hair salon every month. That is way too much. And the thing about it is that if I don't go to the hair salon every month to get it toned down, it's gonna literally turn like blonde. That was like a big hassle for me. So I love the color that I had. I might go back to it eventually. I feel like as of right now, an ashy brown color will be a little better for the summertime. Anyway, I hope you guys like it. I love it. I am obsessed with it. I actually really like it a lot. And the place that I go to, they're amazing. If you guys are in the Jacksonville area, or if y'all are familiar with Greenville, North Carolina, definitely go ahead and check them out. I got my hair done by Brooke Jones today, but Jordan Kennedy was the first one who ever did do my hair in the beginning, back in September. Very patient with me. It was just a great experience. But anyway, with that being said, I wanted to sit down, kind of let you guys know where I've been and you know what's been going on in my life. I never thought I'd be ready to talk about this just because it was a very not so fun experience for me, but you know, it's been like a month and a half now and I feel pretty ready to talk about it. The month of January was not the best month ever, and there goes my dog again. Bandit baby, I'm trying to do a video. Can you please not? I'd really appreciate it. So it was definitely not the best start to my 2017. Things happened. I went to drop off Brandon on the 3rd because he was leaving to California, and it was early in the morning. He drove the way there and then I was gonna drive the way back. So you know, it was already a sad day as it was because it's gonna be gone for 30 days. So that was like the longest period of time that we had been apart since we got married, obviously. On my way back, I was in a car accident. Nothing crazy. It was just somebody made a last minute left turn and my light was green, his was flashing yellow, and he thought he had enough time. It wasn't raining, but the roads were wet. It was only so much I could do, and I didn't see the accident coming till I had already taken off. It was not the greatest experience ever. I had never been in a car accident before, so it was kind of depressing, you know, being there. I called Brandon because he had not left yet. I told him what was going on, and he was able to make it to wherever we were located, which was in the middle of the road. You know, he was helping me to calm down, and they were able to let him just be there for a little bit, and then he obviously had to go. I was actually working that day, and I had to call off because I wasn't gonna make it work on time because my car was messed up, so I had to take it to the car shop. It was Bandit. Move. It was drivable. I was able to drive myself back home, but the whole front bumper was completely messed up, so I had to take it to the car shop. I immediately called my car insurance, and yeah, they were able to fix it. I have my car back now. The next day I was able to go back to work. Like I said, I had never been in a car accident before, so I didn't think I needed to get chiropractor care, but they did advise me to go to get checked out, make sure everything was good. But anyway, my insurance was able to provide me with the rental, driving just to work and back. I was just trying to avoid trying to make any other trips anywhere else. And so so Friday I received some pretty bad news that I'm not gonna lie, I was very upset about. It was very unexpected, but things happen for a reason. God has different plans for me, and God wants me doing something else. So for the ones that know, I moved from Florida to North Carolina because this is where my husband's stationed at, and I got married. So very hard to find jobs around here, and if there are any jobs available, they're really bad. So minimum wage in North Carolina is ridiculously low. So I was blessed with this job. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. So receiving news like these were definitely a bummer. I was laid off from my job literally 3 days after my accident. Nothing personal. They just needed to let somebody go, and they had to let go of the newest one because they were overstaffed. So that happened. So yeah, and you know, I'm a crying baby, so I cried my whole way home. I called my mom, my brother. I was just over the whole situation. I didn't even want to tell Brandon because I was just like, I can't take all of this. This is way too much, you know? And so yeah, so I stayed home Saturday, stayed home Sunday, went to church in the morning, and then Sunday night I was just like, let me just go do groceries for myself and let me just try to avoid the road, because it's like the last thing I need is another accident. Like, I just wanted to try to avoid the road as much as possible. Wednesday, one of my good friends from work texted me just making sure that I was okay. I make sure I told her that, hey, I'm okay, but she just still wanted to check up on me and make sure that I was okay, which thank you so much. You're like the sweetest person ever. BTW, like a week after the accident, I was starting to feel very achy. Like my neck was really hurting and my back, like my mid back was really hurting a lot. It was more like an achy pain, more like soreness. So I was a little worried about that, but I was like, maybe it's just gonna go away by itself. I took a little bit of painkillers just to make it go away, and it kind of worked, I guess. But Wednesday I was gonna drive to my friend's house because I wanted to go hang out with her, because I was just like, you know, maybe that'll help me get my mind off everything that's going on and whatever. And when I was getting ready to go, I was literally ready. I couldn't find my wallet, and that's where I have everything. Like, my life is in my wallet. I couldn't find it. It was like pretty late at night, like 8 o'clock. I was like, maybe I should just let her know that I'm not gonna go today. I might just go tomorrow morning, especially because it's dark out. I can't really see too well at night. So I was just like, let me just do a rain check. Next day, I looked for my wallet again, because I was like, I need to find my wallet. Doesn't matter if I need to go out or not, I need to find my wallet, because that's the last thing I need is to lose my wallet. And I didn't find it. I looked, guys, everywhere in my house. Like, when I tell you I looked everywhere, I literally mean everywhere. Like, the most random spots. I'm like, where the hell could my wallet be? And so for some reason, I had a feeling that I had left it at the grocery store, but I was like, that was Sunday. It's freaking Thursday. Like, by now that wallet should be like stolen, or if somebody was nice enough to put it back in like the lost and found place or whatever, that would just be like a miracle. But I was texting Brandon, I'm like, I'm just gonna go check. I was really trying to avoid the road, but I need my wallet, and that's like, you're not gonna come down from California to take me. I need to do this myself. Try to avoid the road for freaking 4 days, and as soon as I get on the road, I get into another accident. Somebody rear-ended me, and I don't know if they see me or not. It was a big truck. They hit me pretty hard. I was just, honestly guys, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was just crying. Like, I had the worst panic attack. My blood pressure was high. It was bad enough for me to say I need to go to the hospital, because my body was so achy, because I was already in pain from the past accident. That just made it 10 times worse. So yeah, I was admitted to the hospital. I didn't break anything. They didn't leave me overnight or anything like that, but they did like a CT scan, x-rays, just to make sure nothing was broken, make sure everything was still where it's supposed to be. They just gave me a whole bunch of painkillers and ice packs and stuff like that, and like a neck brace to like support my neck. Accident just took everything from me. Like, I just did not want to know anything about being on the road or anything like that. And so when my family found out, my family that's in Florida, my mom and my brother, they could not help but have me close to them. They knew that I was here alone. I wasn't physically stable to be alone. I literally could not move too much. My neck was hurting like hell, and I have my dog that I need to take care of, and she is like a child. But I was like, I'm just gonna make it through. There was like 2.5 weeks left before Brandon came home, so it's like, I'll be fine. Like, I'm not dying or anything like that. But my mom bought me a ticket right away, and I went to Florida for the first time in 9 months, which I was really happy about, because I really missed my family. I was a little homesick. I was able to spend 2 weeks with my family, or a week and a half with them. I got lucky enough to go to the best chiropractor I know in Florida, which is where I used to work. My brother, he's a patient coordinator. Bandit, move. Bandit. You're like a little kid. And I was able to get therapy there, and let me tell you guys, I am such a believer in chiropractic now that it's just like, I think that it had me to experience something like this to like believe in how much a chiropractor does. Like, Jesus, like the first day I went there, I was already feeling better the next day. Listen, if you are in the Winter Garden area in Florida, go to Integrated Chiropractic. They're amazing. They have healing heads. The doctors, the massage therapists, everybody there is just amazing. Not because I used to work there, my brother works there. No, it's because I am a testimony that 2 car accidents in a week. I was in a lot of pain. Like, I just cannot be more grateful for them. Thank you so much. y'all need to check them out if y'all are in that area. I wish I had them around because I would have definitely kept going. I only went for a week of therapy, but that was more than enough. I definitely feel better now. I'm able to move and, you know, do all these things. So they were able to get me back on my feet to do my daily activities. So that was awesome. Thank you once again. A little update on post-accident. Not gonna lie, I am dealing with a little bit of PTSD right now. I'm a little anxious getting on the road. I was able to drive to church Sunday, first time driving anywhere. And I was able to drive to my friend's house today to go get my hair done because I was going with her. But other than that, just being able to get on the road right now is a big challenge, but I know that I cannot live but the rest of my life with fear. You know, I need to get back on the road eventually, and I am trying. My husband's being more than supportive. We're doing little baby steps, and I know that this could have been worse, and I just need to be grateful that I'm still alive and that I'm still good. I'm so grateful that I'm still here and that God protected me. I guess that gave me a different view in life, just because I had never been in an accident before, and having 2 in a week. Life can be taken away in seconds, at a blink of an eye, and that just makes me appreciate the people around me more, and it makes me appreciate myself more, and just makes me feel closer to God, because I know that He gave me a chance, and He's done it many times in my life. For the ones who drive, the drivers out there, please be aware of your surroundings. I know that accidents happen, that's normal. Worst thing is to deal with the post-accident, the traumatic stress that you go through after an accident, the anxiety that you have to go through is not fun at all. So just please drive safely. No, don't text and drive. I'm not a perfect driver myself. You know, I'm a beginner. I just got my driver's license last year, so I'm nowhere near perfect, but just, you know, please. Both of these accidents, I wasn't at fault. Even if it was my fault, that's still a terrible experience. So I don't wish this upon anybody. Please just drive safe, and thank you guys so much for watching this. I know this is a long ass video. It's like freaking story time, but I just really wanted to update you guys a little bit to let y'all know why I have not been as active on YouTube. It's been a little over a month now, and I think it was time for me to sit down and explain to you guys where I've been. I'm definitely gonna start vlogging a little more now since I'm home. And yeah, I mean, I am looking for another job, so whenever God opens doors for me there, I obviously will not vlog as much, but I am trying to enjoy the time that I am at home with my little pop-ups, And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Comment down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next